What's up? Welcome to the channel. Just kidding, I'm not Peter McKinnon. Sorry, it's been a long day. Today is Saturday, March 8th. Day, I think 53. I just texted my wife to double check. I think 53 days until Disneyland. Today's an off day. My whole schedule's been messed up this week because of that trip. So normally today would not be an off day. Today's actually one of my best workout days because I get up in the morning and I get to the Round Mountain Gym and I get to the Round Mountain Gym when it's still nice and dark. No one's there. And I can work out. Saturday mornings, I'll do an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes because I don't have a service until 11. So I get up somewhere between 4 and 5. So I get to the church or to the gym. Like I said, I do an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. And then when I'm done, I drive to the next little town. Cause it's a little mining town. Look it up. If you're watching this, go look it up. Look up, no, you have to look up Hadley, Nevada. And I don't even know if it'll come up. Round Mountain will show you the mine, and there's a little town there. Drive over to Carver's, get a couple drinks, drive back, and then I just have so much time on Saturdays before service starts at 11. So I get 52 days. 52 dames, folks. 52 days to Disneyland. And I get Mickey Mouse churros. Okay, anyways, I'm probably going to get a Star Wars lightsaber churro. I don't know why I keep saying Mickey Mouse. From now on, I'm going to change that. We're going to say a lightsaber churro. I'm going to get I gotta see. That was at the Force Festival thing I went to at night. I don't even know if they're gonna have that. That was special. Oh no, I need to pick a new food to fixate on. Because if I can't, then if I say Mickey Mouse churro this whole time and get there, and I either get a Disneyland normal churro or a Mickey Mouse pretzel, it's gonna mess me up. So I gotta figure this out. I gotta find a snack to fixate on. So Mickey Mouse churros, I don't think is a thing, unless you think of it as Mickey Mouse's churro. Ooh, I like the way you think. Anyways, back on track a little bit. I got up this morning and I ended up not going to the gym, which I told you yesterday. I was struggling and I probably should have made yesterday a rest day. It's unrelated to this channel of why I ended up not going this morning. There was some drama last night. There was a guy went missing. And so we were woken up a few times in the middle of the night. I was in bed, I think at 7:15. I wasn't sleeping, but I was reading a book. And when I say reading a book, I mean play Minecraft on my backbone while listening to Audible. But it sounds more intellectual, say reading a book. And I got a phone call from someone like, are you in Hadley? Because again, we live there part of the time. Hadley, we just call it Round Mountain, but Hadley. And then the other time we live in Ely. And this is why I have 3 gyms. I have 2 in Ely, one there in Hadley. And so she's like, I'm like, yeah. She's like, hey, this guy's missing. Again, this is not what the channel's about, so I won't go into too much, but needless to say, needless to say, nothing. You guys can you can make assumptions if you want. So this guy is missing, and his parents are looking for him. They left the door open. He ran out of the house. And they're trying to find him. So they're like, can you look around the church? Like, can you look in your yard? He may be hiding. Okay, I look. I look over the church. I'm like, okay, if he got in there, he's going to have a light on. He's not a criminal. He's not running from the cops. He's not hiding in the church. He'd be hanging out. So, okay, there's no lights on over there. Plus, I know I locked everything. Okay, go back to bed. Go to sleep. 11:30. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, okay. All night. It's hard to fall asleep because people are searching, people pulling the parking lot, shining their lights in the window. And again, they're looking for a guy. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm not mad. It just made it hard to sleep. I'm like, okay, I was half expecting this. So it's the volunteer fire department. It's a small town, so I actually knew who it was. She's an old student. And so she's like, hey, sorry to wake you up. Actually, that's not true. The first one wakes me up. I'm like, pretty sure someone just banged on the door. Okay, so I'm getting dressed. By the time I get there, she's gone. She's knocked a few times. I'm woken up, dead out of a sleep. So I'm like, okay, in the dark, trying to get dressed. She's gone. I'm like, okay. Get undressed, get back in bed. Lay there for about 10 minutes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay. Well, Hopefully you wait longer than the last time. Luckily I got dressed faster, though I did put my shirt on backwards. So I get there, she's like, hey, sorry to wake you up. And she's like, hey, Jared, sorry to wake you up. Like I said, it's an old student. So she's like, can we just check the church real quick? She's like, he, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking like, oh, okay. The fire department, she's a volunteer fire. Okay, I'm going to say this is a little snarky. But, and I didn't say this to her because it would have been rude. But I'm like, okay, so the fire department needs me to open up the church because the fire department can't get in, but you think he did. She's like, and then she did kind of, I think, realize how absurd it sounded. So she's like, oh, his parents said he can pick locks. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, maybe he's in here sleeping, and if so, cool, we found him. So of course he's not there. Go back to sleep. I can't sleep, so I lay there for a little bit. Someone else comes in and parks their high beams right on our window for like 10 minutes. I'm exaggerating. It was probably like 5 or 6 minutes as they're searching someone else's yard, and I'm like, this is insane. I can't go back to sleep. So I grabbed my phone. I edited the Nightmare Muscle video and got that done, and finally go back to sleep. I'm probably asleep 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30, but around 1 o'clock. I guess at 2 they found him. He's they find him, right? And he's fine, he's safe, all that good stuff. And so yeah, bad sleep. I woke up and I was like already kind of like, oh, I want to sleep in. And so I ended up getting up, I think 5:45, around 5:45. So normally I'm already at the gym by this time. Normally by 6 o'clock, I'm finishing up my hour and a half workout. So I'm like, okay. So I ended up just skipping that. I was like, maybe I'll go back to Ely and do it later. But I'm wiped. I've got some stuff at the church here. I'm doing some wiring of some lights, and like I'm exhausted. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm running an errand with my wife. Well, she's getting stuff for dinner and some stuff for another trip my daughter and I are taking on Sunday. It's so hard to work out. It's so expensive too with all these day passes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do day passes on this trip with my daughter, so I might have to just do some hotel workouts, which typically suck, or like body weight workouts in the hotel. I hate body weight workouts. It's too much like real work. So that's why I like cable machines. It's like the least amount of work, it feels like, mentally for me. I'm sure some of you are like, no dumbbells, no barbells, no, whatever. I like the cable machine. It doesn't feel like I'm working as much and I can push harder. Anyways, we got to figure that out. So it's going to be interesting. This 55-day challenge thing to Disneyland, this countdown to Disneyland, is going to provide some challenges. And this weekend or this week is going to be one of them. So normally my rest day would be Thursday because it's our drive day. I ended up working out because we didn't drive on Thursday. I drove on Friday. But I ended up still working out, which I'm glad I did, because then today, so Saturday instead of Thursday, is my rest day this week. And then my goal is, so I don't typically... I haven't been working out on Sundays either, so it's kind of been like a second rest day. So we'll see if I take a second rest day. My plan is to get up and hit the gym early. I like Sundays there because no one's there. There's someone comes in like right when we're leaving. So plan is to go and hit day 5. She said, what, today's 52? Yeah. So 51 days to Disneyland, hit the gym early Sunday. My daughter and I are leaving. We're driving to Reno. So, okay, if I do it in the morning, Sunday's covered. Monday's going to be tough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a workout in on Monday. Like, even a gym workout I don't know. Monday's going to be really tough, so we'll see. And then Tuesday, all goes well. I should be able to get up and hit a cool gym. I'm assuming there's cool gyms in Reno. Technically, I think our hotel's in Sparks. But that's like literally like, look, there's a white line right there in the parking lot. This side of the line is Reno, that side's Sparks, right there. Ooh, there's a cool bookstore too. So maybe my daughter will want to go to a bookstore. Maybe I can drop her off at the bookstore and then I can hit a gym. Ooh, that's way on the other side of Reno though. So that's like a half hour out of our way. Then again, I don't actually know where I'm going. So that might be. So anyways, all that to say, I might not be able to get a workout on Monday, which would suck. Really kind of wish I did get in the gym today. And then Tuesday, I can probably do a guest pass in a pretty decent gym. We'll see what they have in Reno. I'll get home Tuesday night, and then Wednesday should be back to normal. I'll be tired, but Tuesday I'll be back to normal. I'll probably go in the middle of the day. I'll probably sleep in on Wednesday a little bit and probably not get out of bed till like, 6:30. I take my daughter to work at 7, so I probably will sleep in on Wednesday. Go in and swim. I didn't swim all last week either. Go in and swim, get the cardio back, and get a good workout in. So, all that to say, that is a recap. I'll try to do these recaps on off days of what's going on, little things I don't get into as much on the workout days. I haven't even talked about diet. I don't know how much time I have before they're done. Probably not much. Suffice to say, my diet, I've just been intermittent fasting and cutting calories way back. And then on certain days, a little bit more, a little bit less. And so I'm not on a really strict diet right now. I got to get that redialed in. But again, with all these trips, I just have it. And I got to get better at being able to, I can only diet when I'm consistent at my house. I go to Round Mountain, my diet goes to crap. I go on a trip, I get to a restaurant, I want to eat something good. And by good, I mean carbs. So it's hard for me. So I got to get better at that. That's going to be my biggest diet goal, is maintaining consistency. Even if it's not as strict or as good of a diet, being able to maintain some sort of consistency 7 days a week, or at least 6 days a week, or maybe one meal. Maybe I can give myself like one cheat meal a week where, hey, I'm going on this trip. Oh, here they are. I guess they didn't call. You can come in. So, okay, with that, that's the wrap up. That's the goal for the fitness. I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 51.